Starting a new life in Japan sounds exciting, right? But once you start looking for a place to live, you might start hearing things like, "I heard the screening process is really strict." Foreigners often get rejected, don't they? But actually, if you understand the key points, it's totally possible for foreigners to rent an apartment in Japan smoothly. So today, I'm going to walk you through everything you need to know. The documents and preparations, how to pass the screening, and even some Japan-specific rental rules you'll want to know before you move in. By the end, you'll feel like, okay, I got this. Alright, the very first hurdle in any Japanese rental process is the tenant screening. Without passing this step, you can't rent a place. No matter how much you love it, there's no interview or anything like that. It's all decided based on your documents. So basically, what you write and submit becomes the key to showing that you're trustworthy. The screening usually focuses on 4 main things: your residence status, your ability to pay rent, whether you have a guarantor, and your communication ability in Japanese. Sounds a bit complicated, but don't worry. Let's go through them one by one. First, residence status. This proves that you're legally allowed to stay in Japan. You'll need your residence card. What is the one you get at the airport? Or if you don't have it yet, your certificate of eligibility. These documents officially show that Japan has approved your stay. Next, your ability to pay rent. You'll need to show that you can pay your rent consistently. Usually this means providing payslips, a bank balance statement, or something similar. If you don't have a job in Japan yet, you can use an offer letter or even a bank statement from your home country. The third one is the guarantor. In Japan, many landlords require a joint guarantor, someone who can pay your rent if you can't. But of course, for many foreigners, there's no family member in Japan who can fill that role. Don't worry, that's what guarantor companies are for. If you use a real estate service designed for foreigners, like mooovin, they often work with guarantor companies, so you can rent even without having someone in Japan to vouch for you. And the fourth point, communication in Japanese. Even being able to say simple greetings or basic phrases makes a big difference. Landlords feel more comfortable when they can communicate with you, even just a little. And if Japanese isn't your strong suit, it's totally fine. There are agencies that specialize in helping foreigners with everything, so you won't be alone. Now, let's take a look at the actual process. How renting a place in Japan usually goes. Step by step. Step 1. Decide on your preferred area, rent budget, and how far you want to be from the station. Then start searching for listings. Step 2. Once you find a place you like, check the details carefully: rent, initial fees, and conditions, and then submit your application. You'll hand in the required documents at this stage, and the agency will start the screening process for you. Step 3. If you pass the screening, congratulations! It's time to sign the contract. These days, more and more properties can be contracted online, so it's even possible to finish everything before you arrive in Japan. Step 4. After all the paperwork is done, pay the initial fees and rent, get your keys, and that's it, you can move in. By the way, with mooovin, there's even an option to pick up your keys at the airport, so you can go straight to your new home the moment you land. Next, let's talk about money. Japan's unique rental fee system. You might have heard the terms Shikikin and Reikin. Shikikin is basically a security deposit used to cover cleaning or repair costs when you move out. And Reikin is key money, a one-time gift to the landlord as a thank you for letting you rent the place. It's not something you usually see in other countries, so it can be surprising at first, but don't worry. Recently, many apartments have no key money at all. There's one more thing that's pretty unique to Japan: renewal fees. Most rental contracts in Japan last for 2 years, and if you want to keep living in the same place after that, you need to renew your contract. At that time, you'll usually pay a renewal fee about 1 month's rent. It's written clearly in your contract, so just make sure to check it beforehand. Okay, so you've moved in successfully. Great, but from here, there's one more important step: learning about Japanese living manners. How well you handle this part can really affect how your landlord and neighbors see you. First, garbage separation. Japan takes trash sorting very seriously. There are categories like burnable plastics, cans, bottles, and the rules for how and when to throw them out vary depending on your city or town. You can check the local government website. They usually have detailed instructions. Second, noise. Japanese neighborhoods are extremely quiet. Vacuuming late at night or throwing a party can quickly lead to complaints. As a general rule, keep things quiet after 9 p.m. Small courtesies like this are very much appreciated in Japan. Third, subletting or unapproved cohabitation. Renting your place to someone else, or letting a partner or friend move in without permission, is a serious contract violation. If you want someone new to live with you, always talk to your real estate agent first. Following the rules builds trust and helps you avoid trouble later. So, we've gone through the main points for successfully renting an apartment in Japan. In the end, what really matters is preparation and showing that you're a reliable tenant. If you have your residence card and proof of income ready, and you use a guarantor company when needed, you can absolutely rent a place in Japan, even as a foreigner. And once you understand and respect the local rules and customs, your life in Japan will become so much smoother and more enjoyable. Sure, at first it might feel a bit overwhelming, but honestly, that's part of the adventure of living in a new country. On Moovin, you can search for apartments in Japan from anywhere in the world. We offer support in Japanese, English, Chinese, and Vietnamese. So be sure to check out our official website from the link in the description. If you thought this video was helpful or interesting, please subscribe and hit the like button. Well then, see you in the next video. I'm cheering with all my heart for your happy life in Japan. Bye bye.